Okay, this is an example of using the Live Office in Angel. I'm going to have multiple windows open during this, and you'll only be able to see them as they come in and out of the viewable area. So I'll try to explain what I'm doing here as I go. I have a window open that I'm logged into Angel in. I have another window open that has Zoe Not a Real Student logged into it, and we're both going to be in the same course, EDUC 145. And I'm going to go into the, well, first Zoe will go into the Live Office. So she's gone to the Communicate tab and then to the Live Office hour, which is scheduled here, and agree to whatever it asks. So it tells her that there's nobody available to teach the class or to have the Live Office session with currently, but it will play an alarm when the instructor enters the room. So I'll move that window out of the way, move Zoe out of the way, and go back to me. Okay, I'm going into the same session. And I can see that currently I'm the only person who's in this session. Let me try to minimize this window so you can see the whole thing. Okay. All right. So I also have a queue though, and Zoe is one of the people in my queue. I can right click on Zoe and invite her into the office. And we just heard the audible alarm from Zoe's window. Let me go back to that. And here is Zoe's window. So what she's seeing is this. And she can write something, and it appears on her screen and then also on my screen. See, so I'm now seeing what she's written there, and I can do the same thing back. Okay, so bring her window back into focus here. I'm going to actually, as me, going to flip over to desktop sharing, and I'm going to click on present. Okay, so it tells me now that what's displayed on my computer screen is what the students will see on theirs as well. So I'm going to minimize my chat window here because the students don't need to be seeing this. Well, before I do that, let me bring Zoe's window back up. Okay, so she can see, this is what she's seeing. Now because we have her looking at my desktop and my desktop looking at her desktop, you get the effect of mirrors reflecting on each other. But let me move her out of the way there. Okay, so what we're seeing is we're seeing my desktop right now, which is looking at her window, which is looking at my desktop, which is looking at her window. So we've got this mirror effect. But if you were on two different computers, you could see where this would be useful for the student to be able to see your computer screen, because you can bring up, you know, I could bring up another program and use it. So like our math tutors use this in the tutoring center, where they'll use a tablet PC and the student can see what the tutor is writing in this window right here. Okay, there's also I'm going to get out of the desktop sharing and go to the whiteboard. And here, the whiteboard is a pretty standard tool set. You can do things like draw on it. I don't know. I think maybe in the 4 years we've been using Angel, I know of actually two classes that actually used the whiteboard and used it regularly. But it is there for people who want it. And if I flip back over to Scott's window, and go to the whiteboard, we can see that he sees the same thing she sees. So in the office and live office, you've got chat, just regular old chat, desktop sharing, and a whiteboard, and then various options for how just things are displayed. One more note on the desktop sharing. You have to have a little piece of client-side software installed in order to be a presenter. You don't in order to view, but um, when you're being the presenter and you're running that desktop sharing client, it shows up in your system tray here, and you have some different options here. If I right-click on it, I can control which windows are going to be displayed on my desktop for the students to see. I can look and see who is currently viewing the presentation, and then I have different options for, sorry, those are out of your frame there, but I have different options for how the video is captured and sent, what speed and quality, so I can decrease or increase the quality of the video feed that's being captured for bandwidth considerations. And I can also exit out of that